Season 9 of Overwatch 2 brought us brand new weapon variants known as Jade weapons. You know what? This background's not going to cut it. We're talking about green weapons with a green background. Let's change it up to something else. Hello, I am Kitsune. This is Jade. This is a weapon. Put the two together and you have green weapons. Strange that Epic Games decided to go for green weapons of all things. But let's go over every single Jade weapon in Overwatch 2 so far. Toki, Fusion Cannon. As much as I like the Jade weapons, it doesn't work with the base Overwatch 2 Diva. That's mainly due to the color palette and the green clashing with the mixture of colors that Diva is. But saying that, the Jades work really well with a skin like Nano Gold, and for that, it's a B tier. Diva, Light Gun. Light Gun itself is really nice. It becomes a full green, so it doesn't clash with the pinks, blues, and white from Toki and Diva's color palette, which is really nice. And also, the green works really well with the black that is on the Light Gun, and for that, it's an S tier. Doomfist. Honestly, I do really like the Jade here. It isn't as striking as the original Doomfist and the gold Doomfist, but I still really like it. Plus, it would probably work quite well with that ugly Doomfist skin, like Iron I think it's called. But other than that, I'd say it is a A tier. Junker Queen Scattergun. This is really nice. It probably would work better with a skin like Circuit Breaker because it already has gold, green, but it isn't as good in my opinion as the gold, but this is still really nice, and for that, it's an S tier. Junker Queen, Gracie / Jagged Blade. This is really nice as well. It isn't as good as its gold sister, however, I'd still say it's quite good. It's a B tier. Junker Queen, Carnage. I think that Carnage, Queen's Axe, looks really good, and that I think the Jade is a lot better than the gold variant. I also would like to point out, these Jade variants make accent colors pop really well. For example, the blues and the reds which are already on the axe look quite well, and I think it's a lot better. S tier. Mauga, Gunny and Cha-Cha. I honestly cannot tell the difference between the two guns visually, but yeah, that's just the design of the gun thing. Other than that, I think the Jades are nice. However, I do not think they work with Mauga's base skin, and I'd have to say C tier. Orisa, Augmented Fusion Driver, I think. This is a really, really nice Jade, and I think it's the best that we've had so far. Visually, it looks stunning and works really well with Orisa. On top of that, sadly, they did not make Javelin Jade, but they didn't do that with gold as well. So Blizzards don't like making new javelins for some reason. I don't know why, because there would be like really unlimited possibilities with that. But yeah, Orisa's Jade weapon is better, in my opinion, than her gold. S tier. Ramattra, Void Accelerator. Honestly, the Jade works really well with the Oracle, and on top of that, this Jade staff kind of gives wizardy vibes, to me at least. That's not in the script, but that's just something I noticed. I do not know if Ramattra's fists in augment form, Nemesis form even, become Jade, so I cannot rate that. However, this staff is an S tier. Roadhog Scrap Gun. Honestly, like Queen, this works really well. Maybe even too well. The green, the Jade, makes this red that the hog gun has pop out so much more than it is on the regular and on the gold. On top of that, the hog skin, the Jade variant, and the Junkrat Queen Jade variant are definitely on the same level. They're both S tiers. Roadhog Chain Hook. Honestly, I do prefer this Jade hook over the gold hook. I think it just looks a lot better, and I do really like the shade of green that is used for the hook. It looks really nice. It is an S tier. Reinhardt Rocket Hammer. I really like this. I think that the Jade looks really well with the model of the hammer. Sadly though, I don't think it would combo as well as the gold does. There's a lot of Reinhardt skins with gold, so the gold hammer combos a lot better. But with Jade, I'm not entirely sure. But this is actually an A tier, not an S tier, but my bad. Sigma Hyperspheres. I really wish I could say more about this. I do really like the Jade, but nothing really beats Sigma's gold skin. For that, this is a B tier. Winston Tesla Cannon. Honestly, I really like this. And I consider getting it if I was good at Winston. But I'm not very good at Winston. The Jade also combos really well with the black that's already on the gun and makes it stunning. It makes it very stunning. This is a S tier. Diamond Wrecking Ball Quad Cannons. Compared to the gold, this is a severe downgrade. It does not work well with the default Hammond skin, and that's a bit upsetting. However, I have seen it on other skins, and it just makes the whole gun Jade. However, we're really only talking about the base skins right now, and sadly, this is a downgrade from the gold. It's a C tier. Zarya Particle Cannon. Honestly, it would look really nice if that bright ass blue writing wasn't there, because it clashes so much with the rest of the Jade, and it's really sad because this gun looks really nice. But again, that blue writing knocks it down, and this is a B tier. Hey there, I would also like to point out that this video has a sponsor. Not really, but it does. So I have a Discord which I don't use at all. I made it about 2 years ago for streaming, and I don't really do that. And I think I only streamed once anyway. So I want to use that. The link will be down below. Ashe and Viper. Honestly, this looks really nice. Not only does it look nice, Ashe's gun is called Viper, so it just, kind of was made to work. Yeah, this is a really nice color. This is a really nice variant. And Jade Ashe gun is a solid S tier. Ashe Coach gun. This is nice. Coach gun never tends to look bad. However, I think that the gold is a lot nicer than the Jade. Not as good as the Viper skin, but it's still quite good. So this is an A tier. Bob. B.O.B. What an icon. he looked amazing no matter what you do. His gold may be slightly better than his Jade, but his Jade is really nice. My guy is nice tier. Cat. Bastion, Configuration, Recon, and Assault. Bastion's Jade skins are really nice. I think they look clean, very clean, and honestly a little bit intimidating. Because a Jade Bastion this season has been out for, I don't know how long it's been out, but if you have a Jade Bastion, I tip my hat to you. You put a lot of dedication into that. I really like this skin. This is an S tier. Cassidy, Peacekeeper. Honestly, this is nice. I do really like this. It's not as good as the gold, let me just say that. But the Jade is still up there and it's still there. This looks, one, clean. The black complements it so well. And two, a Jade revolver is kind of badass. This is an S tier. Echo, Trash Shot. Honestly, Echo's Jade could be very versatile. I think it works with a lot of skins, and like her gold, it works with a lot of skins. And probably will with any new Echo skin that comes out. Because Echo's weapons and their colors just are very versatile colors, I think. And I'd say, from what I've seen, yes. But yeah, no, Echo's gun, Echo's arm is really nice. It is a solid S tier. Genji Shuriken. Wow, what a surprise. The already existing green from Genji works really well with this Jade variant. Crazy. This might not look as good with other Genji skins, however, with his base, it looks really nice. I think that this is an S tier. Genji Dragonblade. Honestly, this looks really nice and a lot better than his gold brother. I'd say this is an S tier. Hanzo Storm Bow. I do think that Hanzo's green Jade weapon does look a little bit silly. By a little bit, I mean quite a bit. But that's mainly just for the default Hanzo, because I've seen it on other skins and it looks quite nice, like in Mythic. Yeah, it doesn't have the same feel as Hanzo's gold, but I still do like it. However, it's a B tier. Junkrat Frag Launcher. Yeah, honestly, the whole Junkrat lot have really nice Jade weapons. Mainly because they just make everything else that they have pop. For example, Jungkook here has a really nice grenade launcher, and the grenades itself, that little red cherry looking things, look really nice with this because it just makes them pop. On top of that, like all the other Junkers, this is an S tier. What a surprise. Mei Endothermic Blaster. I think I got that correct. Mei's Jade is nice. It isn't as good as her gold, but it is still nice, I'd say. I'm still surprised that Snowball doesn't change gold or Jade like Bob does when you have those variants. But at the end of the day, we're not on about Snowball, we're on about Mei's gun, which is an okay B tier. Pharah, Rocket Launcher. I have just found out that I do not like Pharah's gun model. Yeah, I don't know what I don't like about it, to be fair, but I just don't like it. Saying that, the Jade I also don't really think works well with Pharah, especially her base skin. Yeah, to me this doesn't really look the best, but that could just be a me thing. Saying that though, again, I do like the accenting that the Jade does with the black. It looks nice, it's stylish, but sadly, it's a B tier. Yes? Reaper, Hellfire Shotguns. Honestly, I think that the Jade Reaper looks really nice. I might just be saying that for the sake of saying that because I like Reaper's weapon skins. However, I think that this looks quite nice. And also, I think that the Jade weapons will actually work really well with Reaper because the Jade is known to make the other colors pop, especially blacks. So I do think that this might be one of the best Jade variants in the game. Also, I'm not sure if we have a Reaper skin, which is green, but when we do, slash if we do, this will look really nice, and it is an S tier. I stood here because the cat is there, and I wanted her to be in frame, but she isn't really in frame. So, I kinda did that for nothing. Sojourn Railgun. Sojo already has one of the best gold guns in the game because of the accenting that it does with the other colors. Saying that though, Sojourn's Jade gun is clean. It's not as good as her gold, yes, but the accenting it does with the black and the red just makes them look nice. Makes this gun look nice. But yeah, it's not as good as the gold, so I'm saying it's an A tier. Soldier 76 Heavy Pulse Rifle. Honestly, Soldier's gun is really boring and bland. Yes, it looks good with the gold, but that's because it kind of just, it's gold. Gold isn't like a color like Jade. Gold works on its own quite well. However, this is just bright green gun. I honestly think that is just kind of the gun design issue, because it is just solid green and there isn't any other colors to help with the Jade. But this is not it, and I'm going to have to say C tier. Sombra Machine Pistol. I already love Sombra's gold. Don't get me wrong, I do love Sombra's gold. However, the Jade knocks it out of the park. Sombra's Jade skin is really nice. And that's mainly because of the model that the gun is anyway. But the purple, the black, the Jade just works so well with it. Makes it pop. Makes it look really nice. And it's an S tier. Symmetra Photon Projector. I do really like this skin. As much as it displays Symmetra and her kit mainly, I think the weapon has looked the best it ever has. And honestly, it looks a bit plant-like. I know that is not intentional, but it does look a bit like a plant to me, which I do like. A tier. Torbjorn Rivet Gun. I really do like this. The Jade works so well with the steel parts of the gun, and also, I'm honestly surprised on how well this gun looks. It doesn't make sense to me, honestly, but Torbjorn's gun is so nice. I'd say it's an S tier. Torbjorn Forge Hammer. I honestly really like this. Like Rivet Gun. This looks clean, it looks slick, it looks really nice. And I cannot wait until the day I get bonked by a Torb Jade Forge Hammer. S tier. Tracer Pulse Pistols. Honestly, I think Tracer's Jade is not as good as her gold, but still saying that they are, other way around, I think it's better than her gold, but still saying that her guns are just kind of bland and kind of mid. On top of that, I know for a fact that any Tracer with Jade guns are probably the biggest pain in the ass you'll ever see, because they know the character, back to front. But Tracer's guns are a B tier. Widowmaker, Widow's Kiss. Sadly, this gun is not it for me. I really like Widow's Kiss. It's an amazing gun model. I really like his gold. It looks spectacular. But the Jade isn't it for me. I think the Jade does not work with Widow, sadly, because I do really like her weapon, and it's kind of a letdown. So sadly, it's the C tier. Ana, Biotic Rifle. I do like this a lot. Like, honestly, Ana's weapon looks really nice. Definitely not a 10 out of 10. However, it's still up there. And I know for a fact it'll look good with other skins than her base. But this is definitely an A tier. Baptiste Biotic Launcher. I adore this. This is
peanut butter?
Nice. And this is the first time I swore on video, well done me. But this is really nice. I absolutely really like this. I already like Baptiste's and Baptiste's gold. I think they look nice, but the Jade just knocks them out of the park. Honestly, such a random thing to say, but I think Baptiste's gun with the Jade variant would look really nice with a recolor of his Overwatch 2 outfit, which replaced the cyan with black. I think it would look nice, and I honestly adore this gun. S tier. Brigitte Rocket Flail. Yeah, I think the gold is a lot better. However, I still do really like the Jade skin. It's a B tier though, because I think the gold is just significantly better, but the Jade is still nice. Brigitte Shield Barrier. This is the complete opposite from what I just said with Rocket Flail. Brig's shield looks so nice gold. Gold? No, it doesn't. It looks so nice Jade. I honestly like this a lot more than her gold and her base. This is a S tier. Illari Solar Rifle. Honestly, I think Illari's Jade works quite well with her. And I think it might also work with her theming. I don't really know much about Illari's lore, nor do I really care. But yeah, Illari's Solar Rifle is nice. It's quite clean, and it lets the solar energy from inside of the gun shine out more than the gold does, and honestly more than the regular gun does. This is an A tier. Kiriko Kunai. I love these Jade weapons. I think that these are the best Jades in the game. Crazy that the Kiriko main thinks that Kiriko has the best thing in the game. Crazy. Honestly though, I love these. They look really nice. I love the gold too, but these, personally, I think are better. And I cannot wait to have them because I'm definitely going to be comboing it with the Tatsunaki Terrible Tornado skin that we received from the One Punch Man collab back in Season 3. This is an S tier. Hi. Kiriko, Healing Ofuda. I like this a lot. Surprisingly, yes. I also just want to point out the coloring here, because of the Jade, the symbol and the text that are Jade are a lot more visible than the gold, and that's what I like about it. I think that this is a really nice Jade, mainly due to the simplicity that it has. Yes, in other Kiriko skins, that changes. For example, the Seraphim Anti-Fragile Kiriko skin, it makes it completely green. The tickets, the Healing of Buddha, completely green. But for her base skin, I like the simplicity of it, and this is an S tier. Kiriko Suzu. Yeah, okay, so Kiriko Suzu doesn't look as good as the gold, and saying that also the regular, but I haven't seen the regular Kiriko Suzu since she released, and then I bought her golds anyway, so I don't actually think I've seen regular Kiriko stuff in like 5 minutes into Overwatch 2. and that was like 2 years ago almost. But yeah, Suzu doesn't look as good, mainly just I don't think it works as well as the gold does, but yeah, I do like the red how it pops with the green though, but sadly it's not as good as I keep saying, so this is a B tier. LifeWeaver, Thorn Volley. Okay, so the Jade arm mainly only works the best with his regular skin, I would say at least. And to me, it looks like a rose stem with the thorns and the like pink like thorns. But it doesn't work as well as his gold does, for example, which I'll get into later. But Form Valley Jade is nice, it's alright, it's a B tier. Speaking of things that just make sense, LifeWeaver Healing Blossom. The green parts of it are like the leaves of a plant. That is the worst stutter I think I have ever had. That's crazy. I'm probably gonna keep that though. But the leaves of a plant, which works so well, especially because Healing Blossom is a little lotus, and it makes sense for it. It looks nice, is what I'm saying. It's an S tier. LifeWeaver petal thing, Tree of Life, maybe. I don't know. This is confusing to me because I don't actually know what it is to this day. And I don't know what this is. I think it might be Tree of Life seed, but if so, it's so small and minuscule that it's not really got much going for it. It's just like a green egg with some LEDs. So it's not much, plus I don't know what it is, to be fair. I would say Z tier. Lucio Sonic Amplifier. Yeah, okay, this Jade is amazing. Lucio's gun already worked so well with the greens that already existed, but this gun looks clean, it's stunning. I would definitely also say that this is a upgrade from Lucio's gold. This is so much nicer than it, and I like it a lot. S tier. Mercy Cadius Staff. I don't know how to pronounce that, to be fair, but Mercy's Staff I like, but I don't like. I think it's something that's going to have to grow on me, but for the moment, it's a B tier. Mercy Cadius Blaster. I do like Mercy's Jade gun. I think it works really well. However, I did just remember that Mercy has one skin that works really well with her Jade weapons, and it is one of her worst skins in the game, Sugar Plum Fairy. But we're not on about that, so get
peanut butter.
Second time is 4, whoopsie doopsie. But this is nice. I would say that Mercy's gun is a solid A tier. Moira Biotic Grasp. I, as a person that likes getting their nails done, as you can see, I really like this Moira skin. This Jade variant for Moira. And it kind of also makes sense for her. But saying that, I like the green Jade nails. That's my favorite part about Moira's weapons, is that her nails become, like, they change as well. Hello. Also, the weird wrist thing that Moira has, I like. Plus, the mythic skin with this variant, which I've seen, thank you to the Overwatch Championship Series for that, looks amazing. Oh my god, it looks so nice. But yeah, Moira's Jade skin is a S tier. And finally, for our Jade weapons, we have Zenyatta with Orb of Destruction. That's what it's called. I forgot. So Zen's Jade are nice. Like, his green orbs look really nice, and that's kind of just the thing with Zenyatta's weapons. They look really nice, especially with their gold counterparts, which I've seen so many times over the years. Which is fair, because Zenyatta has one of the best golds in the game. I think a lot of people can agree with that, and it's fair. Plus, with Zenyatta, a lot of his skins change what his orbs are. For example, Nutcracker turns them into nuts. So, like for example, with the Jade skin, Nutcracker would turn it into, in a way, pistachio. Not really, but let's just roll with it. But yeah, honestly, Zenyatta's Jade skins are really clean, they're really nice, and they are a S tier. Okay, so now we are reaching the end of the video. So I'm going to go over the golds for LifeWeaver, Illari, and also Mauga. And carrying on since then, I will be going over the Jade and the gold variants for every new character that comes out. For example, Venture in Season 10, which is next season. LifeWeaver Form Volley. Gold. I love LifeWeaver's gold arm. And I own it, and the reason why I do have it is really stupid. But I played one really good game of LifeWeaver, realized how much I enjoyed playing LifeWeaver, which I already knew. I liked the character a lot. Also, this is completely unscripted, these next parts. But I got the gold because I played one really good game of LifeWeaver, and I already liked playing LifeWeaver. But LifeWeaver's gold is really nice. The base skin, however, doesn't work as well as the skin I always use for LifeWeaver, which is the Overwatch League Grey, which I don't think you're ever going to be able to get again, so that's quite rare. But LifeWeaver's gold gun is a S tier. LifeWeaver Healing Blossom. Okay, so now seeing the Jade one, LifeWeaver's Healing Blossom isn't that good gold because the Jade is just so nice. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that gold LifeWeaver Healing Blossom is around about a B tier. LifeWeaver's Tree of Life, the golden egg, I think looks better than the Jade, but it's still kind of silly. But I think it's better, so it is a tier. Illari's solar rifle is on par with the Jade. They both look nice. The Jade does make the sun energy pop a little bit more than the gold does, but they're both nice. A tier, Mauga, Cha-Cha, and Gunny. Yeah, I still cannot tell the difference between the two weapons. However, I do actually like them, and they work a lot more than Mauga's Jade skin, which is fair because Mauga doesn't really have anything green and gold works well with a lot of things. But Cha-Cha and Gunny are a solid A tier.